Dear delegates, we are a group called First Among the Equals, 4 teenage students from Hungary who are raising their voices in order for you, who have the sufficient power, to stem the tide of this unthinkable destruction we have done to the earth in the last 150 years. Unfortunately, the Kyoto Agreement signed 18 years ago have not reached its goals, since the great CO2 emitting countries aside from the EU have only agreed to it years later, if ever. As a result, the GHG emissions have grown and continue to grow even as we speak. Looking back like this, the Kyoto Agreement may look useless and a complete failure. However, it was a great milestone. It was the first time that a lot of countries joined hands for the greater good and have helped others even at their own expense. Enough of history, let's talk about the future. First, we would like to address France. We want to thank you in the name of everyone for acting according to the Kyoto Agreement these past years and to ask you to continue setting a good example, for what we are talking about is the future of the next generations. Failing to make common cause may have unforeseeable consequences. We might leave a barren, dry, and inhospitable planet to our grandchildren. Now it's time for us to turn to the US. The states have signed the agreement, however, never have they ratified it. As one could expect, the GHG emissions have risen. The USA is the biggest economy and second biggest CO2 emitter in the world, and as such, it should be its responsibility to fight against global warming, since they certainly have the ability to do so. All aside, the most important would be for China, as the greatest CO2 emitter, to do everything in their might to reduce the whacking amount of carbon dioxide they have produced these years. China have not only not signed the agreement, but managed to quadruple their emission. In the big industrial cities, the amount of smog have hit so horrific levels that it even reduces the view up to a few meters. Daily, it causes the death of 4,000 people. Daily. Think about the fact that France, or any European country where the smog is not even close to hurting people's sanity, has done everything it could to reduce the air pollution even more. That is precisely why we ask the United States and China, but everyone on this planet, to shake hands and to try to find a solution to this global, grievous and urgent problem. Together, we can do anything. We have to realize that it is high time we did something, and if we fail to act, there are no more opportunities. Because as Ban Ki-moon, the General Secretary of the United Nations said, there is no plan B, because there is no planet B.